Steering and suspension repair work. Your vehicle is very important to you because it gets you from one place to the next. If something were to go wrong, you would call your local auto mechanic. When a repair needs to be done, you call your mechanic to do it. Usually you have a mechanic who you always go to, but what if for some reason you don't? How can you go and find a specialist? Well, the first place to check is in a phone book. In the auto repair section, they might list the different specialties in the region. A repair shop might state that they're certified to handle certain makes, models, or even systems within a car. Call and check before you entrust your vehicle to them. They should be ready and willing to answer every question that is tossed at them. Off-road vehicles. Do you have a vehicle that was meant to go off-road? Off-road vehicles usually have 4x4 systems in them to stay on top of road elements and to be able to navigate over rough terrain. Since these parts are not standard on a vehicle, it means you shouldn't take it to just any mechanic to work on. It's best to look for a person who's trained or certified to handle steering and suspension repair work for that type of vehicle. Steering and suspension specialists. A specialist is best used for the steering and suspension work for two reasons. The first is that they'll be trained on the system and be able to spot the problem right away. There won't be any guesswork when it comes to the parts needed or what the repair is. The second reason is that since they're trained, the diagnosis and the actual repair will be quicker. Since they're trained on the specific system, they'll have an easier time fixing it and getting your car back on the road again. The less time it takes to repair a steering or suspension problem, the less expense there will be for you. Since time equals labor hours in a repair shop, the time is costing you money that could be spent on other things for your vehicle. Taking the time to find a certified mechanic will be worth the trouble, since you know that they'll get the job done right the first time. The job could also take less time and costs less money than it does if it was done by someone who wasn't skilled in the specific steering or suspension system on your vehicle.